Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Just want to come on here and say something. I have been at the beach for about a week now, using sunscreen. One day didn't use sunscreen, felt it. But I got to really thinking about it earlier. The Lord is our protection, and we carry Him with us everywhere we go, and we feel like, the closer we are to Him, the more that we are protected by Him in a way. It's kind of like the sunscreen. You have, SPF 100 all the way down to SPF 10 and lower. Most people use 30 or 40. I feel like that's kind of how we look at God, is if we just dedicate that much percentage of our time, that we're covered, but really we're only partially covered. We don't have that relationship built up to that 100% mark, to where we are walking in faith and walking in love and walking in the way Jesus teaches us to. That SPF protection is what we think is blocking the sun from harming our skin, when really we give the same kind of percentage to how we look at God and how we approach Him and the things that we do. If we're only going to give 30% of our life to God, are we expecting any more than that protection, that covering, that wisdom that He gives us? Or are we giving 100% of ourselves to Him and allowing Him to completely protect us, completely cover us, completely anoint us? And it's really one of those things to where sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we put on, parts of our protection and not the rest of it for God. Sometimes we put that covering on us, but not always do we put that covering on us. If we want to walk in sin, sometimes we want to put less covering on us, but we want to go out and be okay. And sometimes we just want to, put the whole covering on us. We want to be holy. But here's the thing about it. Every morning we wake up, we are supposed to give ourselves to God. We are supposed to take up our cross and follow Him daily. In order to do that, we must put on 100% of His protection, 100% of His covering to protect us, to protect our hearts, to protect us from sin, to keep us in grace, and to keep our faith strong. And if we're only waking up in the morning and we're only putting on 30% of God and only allowing Him to claim 30% of our walk, our daily walk, then we are going to get affected. We are going to be harmed by the things of this world, and we're going to be tempted in every single way and not have the strength and the covering to resist those kinds of things. So I know this is kind of a longer video, but I think it's important just to get to the point. The point is, if we want full protection from the sun, 100%, protection is best. If we want 100% protection from this world, putting on 100% of God's protection every day is going to do that. So have faith, trust in God. I love y'all. And look at this view. It's pretty nice, huh? Yep. With God's protection, God's covering, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.